Hello, this is Vortex Legend 101, and welcome to our first ever episode of NerdCraft. So, in today's video, I am joined by Joseph, aka the Redstone Golem, and Luke 7002. In today's video, we're gonna be touring the world, and we're also going to be discussing our plans for our YouTube channels. So, I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, let's get things started off with the world tour. So this over here is the spawn island where we all first spawned in. And here with the bed and some chests around here is where I first started making a little base. So obviously I don't live here now because it's a bit abandoned. But yeah, this is where I started off.
Yeah, and I've got all of my stuff up here. I have a bit of a chest monster, not a big one, but I've started to organise it at least a bit. I'm hoping to move into either the mega base, which we'll show you in a bit, or maybe my foot shrine over there, which we'll also show. But yeah, I have a bunch of furnaces, got some shulker boxes, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, we have some farms as well.
Yeah, there are a fair few farms on this island. I moved a lot of my farms to my base. But we have lots of farms, like there's a sweet berry farm, and this is a bee farm. I also have a bee farm at my base.
Until there was a hole in the window, and I didn't realise.
Yeah.
There was a hole in the box. I didn't realise. And the bees escaped. We have no bees.
Yeah, also here is a cobblestone generator. It's a bit ugly, but it does work. This over here is the large tower which Luke sometimes like to jump off. We'll get back to what's on the top of that tower in a few moments.
Yeah, so if we just go in this direction for a bit, you can see the toes of my foot shrine, which I'm currently working on. So I've currently built the toes. I still need to build the actual foot itself. And yeah, this could be my base at some point. We'll have to see how it goes. Yeah. So we also have a couple farms in this area that we haven't talked about yet. So just over there we have the beginnings of the Guardian farm.
So yeah,
these farms are back in progress. But yeah, we've found some sponges. We've been slowly draining it out.
It's still a work in progress at the moment, but yeah, this is a big project that we're working on. So like the main way we do it, as you can see over here, is that we make like a square here and then we place a sponge in the middle and just drain the rest. And Joseph has also made a creeper farm.
It isn't a working creeper farm just yet, but it's the beginnings of one. So this is going to be one of the spawning platforms. I'm hoping to build it up in layers. And there's going to be a redstone clock which will make these dispensers shoot out their water, which will push all the creepers off the edge. So yeah, that's the idea of it.
So
pretty good.
Just in case you didn't know how a guardian farm actually works, for the guardians to spawn at phenomenal rates, you have to make the space that they can spawn really small. So by doing that, we need to drain a lot of water and only leave a little bit, which is why we're draining this area, and then we can start work on the actual farm. First up, this is my quartz shop. I have made 0 sales on this, but yeah, it is a quartz shop. If anyone wants any quartz, they can get it. And next up, we have my food shop. So at the moment, I am selling pumpkin pie, chorus fruit, and baked potatoes. There is some quartz in there. And this is BBB, or Bumper Bargain Boxes, and there is still a sale going on. It's been going on for a little while. And I just sell kind of boxes with really good deals in them. So like, here's just a full box of bamboo, and here are some potions, and like I've got phantom membranes in there. And finally, this is the first shop I made, which is Enchant. So, what?
Can I show you how it works?
Yeah, sure.
So I am putting a diamond into this barrel. It gets taken out, and I got 3, but yeah, that's what you get.
And also,
that's gonna be useful. I've got sharpness 1, sweeping edge 3. Cool.
Also, this works by an item filter, which I'll just show you in a second, and it will only take diamonds in. So if I just put like buckets in there, or like ender pearls, or whatever, anything like that, like nothing, it only accepts diamonds. And I can show you the redstone behind this.
Are we allowed into the bit that says?
Yeah, sure. So this is what it is. I won't bore you with all the redstone, and there is a creeper in here, but this is an item filter, and we have mob briefing off so the creeper doesn't blow it up. And this will only accept diamonds, as you can see in here. And there is some redstone in here, which makes it, whenever it accepts a diamond, the observers detect it, and it sends out 3 short pulses in here, which links up to the dispenser. The other redstone things in here are this concrete maker, which I made when I need to make concrete. Here's a design, and basically the concrete, when I place it in here, it will go in a line like this until it reaches the end, then it will get pushed forwards, and then eventually it makes a nice sheet, which I can just come and mine whenever I need the concrete. And next up, I think we're touring my base.
Cool.
So here is my base. This took me a while to build, but yeah, here it is. I've got sea lanterns for the lights, and it's made out of a lot of concrete. I have my bed here, and some shulker boxes and ender chests and all crafting stations and a big storage system here, and a lot of furnaces. This is the better cobblestone generator that I made. And I can get cobblestone, and it gets pushed like that. Here is my current bee farm. All the bees are currently in their hives, and I have a nether portal with a dragon head on the top. I have a small map, an even smaller map. I have 2 villagers. So this one is my mending villager, who is actually a glitched 1.14 villager. So if you didn't know, in 1.14 to 1.14.4, there was a kind of bug. It was kind of intended, but it was also kind of a bug. The villagers had a kind of thing with them that you could buy 3 bookshelves for 1 emerald, which then you could mine into 9 books, which you can then sell for 1 emerald each, which is effectively emerald duplicating. So that's why we have emerald beacons rather than iron beacons, and that's how I made this beautiful solid emerald beacon. I also have an enchanting table here where I can do my enchanting. And I've stopped work on it because I've heard that in the next update, zero-tick farms are being removed. But this was a zero-tick XP farm, but then I kind of stopped using it. So this is my redstone magicry, which I got off another good YouTuber. And this is a zero-tick cactus farm. So in the current update, it does still work. So if I were to turn it on over here, it shifts around the sand so fast that the cactus doesn't register it's shifting, and the cactus grows a lot due to some RNG issues that Minecraft has. And yeah, so this grows a lot of cactus, and I did have a minecart to pick it up, but I'm not really using this anymore given that it is going to be destroyed in the next update. But this is just a cool underground thing under my base. And this took a while and about 2 shulker boxes of concrete to build. And of course I have my 4 dogs over here. And next up, we are going to do the mega base. So this is a project we've been going on for a few months now. And we're building it out of a lot of concrete. You can see it up there. And here is the donation area for the mega base. So we are hoping all to move in eventually after we finished it. But that's the purpose for my concrete maker and over here. So, Joseph, do you want to explain what you've done on the mega base?
Okay, so I have been helping to build the ceilings. This was a bit more of a challenge because instead of just placing, this is also apparently a farm, but if you use the method where you place your concrete tile and then turn it to concrete, that wouldn't really work on the ceilings. So we had the harder job. What we would do is we would place down water, let's just say here, and place concrete all around it. The water would then spread, and that would convert everything. I am going to get off here before.
Sorry, Joseph's call is just cutting out a little bit. But yeah, so that is the mega base. We are definitely hoping to move in here in the future. And I think next up we're going to be showing our nether. So
Nether portal should we?
I think we're going to use the spawn island nether portal. So okay, this was one of the first things I did when first starting this off. And it isn't that much to show in this portal, But yeah, we just have a kind of small mini nether hub with some places to go to. So, just if you're curious, this is what it looks like. There's a tunnel there to a nether fortress. There's a tunnel there to a Mushroom Island biome. And over here is the Stronghold portal. So, the other thing we're going to show is that if we go up to the big tower, which you saw earlier, then there is actually a very cool nether portal up there, if I can land on it. So this doesn't just lead to our regular old nether hub. This actually leads to on top of the nether bedrock. So obviously I can't just fly up there. But if I take this bubble elevator that I made, we can show off the nether bedrock. So the way we did this is I used some glitches to basically glitch myself through the bedrock at the top of the nether and get myself up there. So if we go through this portal over here at the top of the tower, then this will lead us to the top of the nether. So if I just electro glide down here, then we are actually on top of the nether bedrock. And I know some of you will have seen this before, but I still think it's a very cool thing. So this hole over here is where I use a glitch, bedrock breaking machine to break this piece of bedrock here. And it just says that I broke bedrock in survival, and I just think that's just a cool thing to do. So, because, we're kind of aiming to play on the technical side of Minecraft on this realm, this is the kind of thing we like doing. So, if I go up this scaffolding, then we can go back to the overworld.
For some reason, Luke keeps on falling from a high place.
He often does this. But,
okay.
Regardless, I think we are going to be showing our end next, and then after that we can talk about our channel plans. So if we go through this portal here, it will take us to our stronghold. So what we generally do in the end is, which we'll probably make some videos about, is end busting. So if we just hop down this hole, we'll be straight in the portal room. So what end busting is, as you might have seen in some other YouTube videos, is us going to different end cities and trying to raid it for shulker shells and a few other loot. So, yeah, this is the end. I fought the Wither here. We fought the Ender Dragon here. There's the end gateway. There's the end portal. There's my starts to an Enderman farm, and there's Enderman attacking me. So this is where I would stand up here. I would fly in there, and then the Enderman would kind of fall in here, and then the pearls would drop down at the bottom. So there isn't that much to see here, and there are a lot of Endermen after me, so we can hop straight through the portal. And now we can talk about our channel plans. So what this channel is I'm aiming at people who play Minecraft and who want to get more into the technical side of Minecraft and learn more about redstone. So on this channel, I will of course do NerdCraft episodes where we will be doing end busting or work on the mega base or just some other fun projects like technical Minecraft projects. I will also do some redstone videos on my own, so I might show off some creations I've made or do a tutorial for something. And also, me and Joseph are planning on doing a series called Redstone Swap, which is basically where we're given a challenge or a type of redstone thing to build, and we each have to build that thing, and then we can send it to each other and each other. It's like kind of a competition, and potentially if we get enough viewers on these videos, we might be able to have it so that you guys can vote in the comments as to who would win. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. I have some ideas for some redstone things I might want to show you guys. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing with our channel. And just some more about NerdCraft in general is I started it, and me and Joseph were the first people to join, and then Luke joined a bit later. And we do, as you might have seen, before you start telling me in the comments, we do have keep inventory on, but we don't have any other cheats. So yeah, we play with keep inventory because we personally find that easier. We may end up switching it into non-keep inventory in the future. But yeah, that's just kind of a heads up because we do have to keep inventory on. So apart from keep inventory, all the stuff on this world has been done in legitimate survival, but with keep inventory on. And yeah, that is kind of what that's kind of the information about the realm that you might want to know. So that's all for today's video. Please do consider subscribing to me and definitely check out Joseph's channel as well. The Redstone Golem, capital letter at the beginning of each word, 2 L's. So I seriously hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching.